Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and I hope you're doing well. So today I want to share with you 5 important things you must do before you go attend any interview at all. Number 1 thing is for you to think like the employer. The employer has a reason for advertising the role or trying to hire for the role. You must think like the employer in the sense that you want to understand the purpose for the role. Why are they hiring for the role? And all these details you can actually find on the job specification of that role. Check the purpose for the role, check the skills and requirements, check the qualities they are looking for, and begin to think like the employer. From spotting that job specification, prepare yourself, your CV, to actually look or mimic that job specification. Not only does it make you attractive to land an interview, it also makes you look like the ideal person for that particular role. Number 2, always know that for every role advertised, there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of talent who apply for the same role. For you to stand out, you must follow the number 1 tip. Use the job spec to make your CV look appealing, right? Number 2 thing is, if you're lucky and you get the interview, amazing. You must actually prepare for that interview. Don't leave anything to chance. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel helping you on how to answer some of these interview questions. Look for them and view them. Prepare for the interview before the interview time. As soon as you are told that you're interviewing, start preparing. Prepare and position yourself to nail that interview, because just like yourself, many other people are competing to get that role. Number 3 thing you can do, right? Once you apply for that role, even before the interview, go on LinkedIn and try to find a recruiter who possibly is responsible for that role. A lot of times you don't know, but in some job specification, they would actually write that the person who sits in this position will report to, for example, Mojisola Bazwai. Sometimes they mention that, and sometimes they mention this person will report to the head of human resources. Find the company, find the head of human resources, and send them a private message. Again, on my LinkedIn channel, I've actually created a video called How to Gain the Attention, or How to Get the Attention of the hiring manager. Use the template in the description to email the hiring manager. It's going to help you to stand out, to show that you're very proactive, that you're genuinely interested in the position. A lot of times, the hiring manager will then go and tell the recruiter to give you an opportunity to interview. So the 4th thing you must do before you go ahead, right? A lot of times companies would list the names of your interviewers. Let's say they say one of your interviewers is John Smith and the other one is Mojisola Bazwai. Again, go on LinkedIn, search for them, understand their profile, understand their journey. This actually works to your advantage because you tend to chat with them like you know them. You don't chat with them like you are interviewing or they are interviewing you. You basically chat with them like you know them and they know you. Maybe on their profile, you've read that they took a course just to learn how to play music. This is not related to the role, but possibly you have something in common with them. When you have something in common with your interviewer, no matter how small that is, it creates some sort of familiarity or some sort of affinity to them. You can actually relate to them on a different level compared to someone who hasn't checked out their profile. For example, I interviewed with a gentleman man called Tom in LinkedIn many months ago. When I was chatting with him in the interview, it just felt like I was chatting with an old friend that I've met before. Getting to know people before the interview can help you to feel familiar with them, and it helps you to interview better, whether you like it or not. Last but not the least, Know that everything matters in an interview. The way you talk, the way you present yourself, the way you show up, the way you talk about your previous employers, the way you talk about your previous manager, the way you show your drive, charisma, enthusiasm, the way you show that you're truly interested in the position. All those things matter. Sometimes some people get the job because of their personality, because of their energy. They may not be the most talented. And you find out that some very talented people don't get the job because they have not shown their personality. They didn't show engagement in the interview. The hiring managers didn't feel convinced that this person will be a great part of the team, right? So it's important for you to show your personality, let your personality shine through. And last but not the least, this one is a bonus tip. Always ask questions. So thank you so much, Mujisola, for coming to interview with us today. We've really enjoyed meeting you. Do you have any questions? A lot of people would then say something like, oh, I don't have any questions. Saying you don't have any questions is almost like you are not interested in the role. You must think of a minimum of 3 questions. That's why it's good to go check out the profile of the people that will be interviewing you. A lot of times I just say something like, I noticed that you've been in the organization for the past 5 years. Would you share with me what's your greatest highlight? I haven't been here for the longest time. A personal question, it makes the interviewer feel like, oh, you've done your research. You are really interested in their own career, not about yourself only. And it gives you the opportunity to interact closely with them. I always recommend to ask that question. Prepare 2 to 3 questions, and it's going to help you stand out and get the opportunity you're looking for. I hope you enjoyed watching this video today. If you're interested in more videos like this, please give this one a thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please go on and click the subscribe button down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye-bye.